Hello everyone. Today I'm going to record a video regarding the angle theory that I have been talking about in my early videos if you watched. So what basically angle theory is? I hope you all are familiar with the color theory, that how a trader can benefit from the colors of different candles or from the opening price. If color of a candle is green in a specific time frame that you are watching, so it is better to buy in that time frame. Or it is, if a pair is trading above its opening price in a specific time frame. Let me give you an example. I'll just repeat a little bit about the color theory. So if you look at the daily uh, previous candle of Euro USD, so what you see is that it is a healthy green candle. Let me zoom it. So now tell me, if a person, if a trader traded in the direction of this color yesterday and he just placed his orders in buying, he lost or he earn something. Definitely he earn. So this is how you take benefit from the colors of candles. I personally use the colors in daily, weekly and monthly time frames. So let's go back to the angle theory. So what angle theory is, it is very similar to the color theory, very similar to the trend lines, but it is a little bit different than the traditional trend lines that you draw from wicks or different bases or different wave lows or highs. I personally, what I have learned is that it is trend lines are definitely a very helpful tool, but if you consider more than trend lines, the angles basically, you all must recall that during our maths lessons we used D to measure different angles. So I'm talking about those angles. So what I have experienced is that there are basically three main types of angles for buying and three angles for selling. I'll show you some examples. If you look at, let's see, these are the three types of angles. The first angle, round about a 70-75 degree angle. Then this is this angle, it's round about a 45-50 degree angle. And then this is the last angle, which is called, it's like a fan, very similar to a fan. So these are three basic angles of buying. Any pair trading above these three angles, especially the 30-35 degree angle, is considered, I consider it as in a buying trend. And any pair trading below these three angles, especially the 30-degree angle, I consider it a selling trend. Let me remove it. So if you look here, this is the perfect example of the type 1 angle or a 70-degree angle. When a market is moving above this angle, it is, I consider it a sharp buying trend. I hope you got my point. Then the second angle, I think this will be a good example of the second angle. It is round about a 45-50 degree angle. So any pair trading above this angle, you just have to draw an imaginary angle. These are three imaginary angles, not the traditional trend lines. So keep that thing in mind. So this is the example of type 2 buying angle. Then, just a second. This you can call is not this. This. Actually, this you can call is the last 30-degree buying angle. Any pair trading below this trend line or this angle, I consider it a sell. And this is a very effective method. Keep this in mind. Now I will give you example of the three selling angles. Just a second. This is a perfect example. If you draw a trend line like this, or if you consider it a minus 70-75 degree angle, this is a selling trend line or a selling angle. Any pair trading below this angle, I consider it a sharp selling trend. Then the second angle comes, which you can say is something like this, around about minus 45-50 degree angle. And then the last angle, that is round about a minus 30-35 degree angle. Let me explain it more. Yes, here it is. This is a perfect example of the type 1 selling angle or a minus 70-75 degree selling angle. Then yes, this you can call it as a type 2 selling angle or the second degree angle, which is round about a minus 40-45 degree angle. And then the last one, let me search for it. This you can call is the type 3 or the last selling angle. Any pair trading above this angle, it is round about a minus 30-35 degree angle, I consider it a sell. And I have found this method very effective if you implement it properly as per your requirement. If you are a short term trader, you can implement it in short time frames like 15 minutes H1 charts. If you are, let's say, a long term trader, you can take it like that. As you can see in the higher time frame, if you draw angles, so currently you can see that euro is overall trading above the 30-degree angle. So we can consider that the main trend in the coming months for euro can be a it can be a buying trend overall. But I do take help from colors also, as currently the color theory is indicating a selling trend, a main selling trend. But in the just a second, but in the daily